When this happens, you're supposed to be here. Or you're supposed to be pressuring something that you gain from this fight. So for example, if you were taking the Raptors, you would just fight with them, right? If you're pushing bot, you'd be rifting bot right now. So this is all about when your team is having pressure, you need to also be doing something. Your team is giving you pressure, 1v1 here, fight happening here, but you're not doing anything with it. You're getting a blue buff for it. Because if you are winning the game, you should just be protecting this wave. So if anyone tries to touch this wave here, you're going to kill them. You and Alistair should kind of like be in between here, right? Okay, they go mid, we attack mid. They go bot, we attack bot. The good thing about that is like while you're doing that is like it's allowing your team to also push.
If you don't know who I am, my name is Coach Leo. I am an ex-pro player and challenger jungler, and for the past year, I've been helping hundreds of players just like you achieve their rank goals. If reaching your potential is something you are interested in, you can check the links in the description below.
So, pause right here. The thing is that Silas does have TP. Okay, so you're kind of like off the hook here, but I'm not sure if you were actually thinking about that. Okay, let's take into account uptime and downtime. Are you familiar with these terms?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, so let's draw some tempo lines here, right? And Silas is top, okay? Like I said, you low-key have a reason why you could farm these camps. But what I'm trying to say here is that if this is a 4v4 on the bot side, your team is pressuring here. Let's say Mortal's pushing here or you're pushing here. You need to play on your team's tempo line. You need to be using your rift here or here if there's a tower and looking for camps in between. Because right now you are supposed to be, when this happens, you're supposed to be here. Do you see this? Okay. Or you're supposed to be pressuring something that you gain from this fight. So for example, if you were taking the Raptors, you would just fight with them, right? If you're pushing bot, you'd be rifting bot right now. So this is all about when your team is having pressure or gaining pressure, you need to also be doing something. The example I always like to use is like, if they 5-man ganked your Diana right now, what would you even get? Like you'd get Drake, but imagine if you were playing uptime, you would get these 2 towers plus Drake. You know what I mean?
No.
So you're not using your team's pressure right now. Your team is giving you pressure, 1v1 here, fight happening here, but you're not doing anything with it. You're getting a blue buff for it.
Yeah.
So right now you are in like downtime mode, but you should be with your team, killing, taking. And then when these guys, when your team is dead, when Diana dies 1v1, when your team starts randomly basing, this is when you come back and take your camps.
Nice. Yeah.
You see that? You're supposed to be here right now.
I kind of feel like, especially this season, but maybe I feel like there's way less downtime in mid game.
Yeah, because everyone has home guards running out of base. It might,
Okay.
yeah, it might be like changing a little bit, right? Like we have to experience. But there's just the main thing here is that like you have time to do one camp, okay? And I can even see you're still in like camp cycling mode, right? You're like making sure you do wolves into Gromp. Like this doesn't matter anymore. What matters here is that you are being the diff here.
Yeah.
Like you're putting like your mental power. I don't know if you are or not. Okay, I'm just because this is something I see a lot. You're putting like your mental bandwidth and your CPU into like camp cycling still, but like this is like like camp cycling is important in a game where nothing's happening because it's an efficiency, right? It's just a small efficiency that will give you good return in the long run if nothing happens. But that doesn't matter now. What you should be, so let's just talk about what you should do in this round. You should realize, okay, it's uptime. My team is all up. So I should run here with them. You have time to maybe do one camp, one sneaky camp I like to call it, which is just do blue. Smite it, get here as fast as you can. Cannot stress this enough. You should be even pushing bot right now and rifting the bot tower. That's what you should be doing right now.
Okay.
You see that? Just run bot and cast your Rift Herald here. And push the wave. Because then, again, you're giving your team pressure. If they gank the Samira, they lose something for it. Right? So, okay. Okay, so luckily, honestly, your team don't die. Your Diana wins the 1v1. Right? You're still looking for that angle, which I don't mind here because it looks like, you know, you can play this fight a little bit slow. But honestly, the thing that's OP about this champ is that you can low-key ulti from the front. And from my experience, you can kind of just ult from the front, the back line. So just get in there. Yeah. Now, the very last thing I'm going to talk about is that, what do you think you should do right now? Considering what I said before about taking as much as possible, what do you think you should do? What's the max win play?
Top side?
Max win. Okay. What's in front of you? I'm gonna point to the things that are in front of you.
Okay, yeah.
What do you think?
Take Drake.
Bot tower first.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Take the tower, then go for Drake.
Tower,
Okay.
and then Drake. Yeah, just tower and then Drake.
Yeah.
And you see this wave here? This wave is also here. I don't think you're gonna get there on time. But just, yeah, exactly. Get the max win. If there were camps here, you would take the camps, and then you would take the Drake. Now, of course, you have to think about tempo, right? If this is Soul, and they're spawning in 10 seconds, okay? Something very important. Then, yeah, you can't afford to be a greedy pig, right? You can't afford to take all the camps, take the tower, and then, oh shit, they're up, and now you're flipping because this dragon was right. Does that make sense as well? You can't be too greedy.
Yeah,
but here you have room to be greedy. So be greedy. Okay, let's see what you do. Straight back to, oh, actually, you do it. Nice. Good. This is really good. Yeah. Nice. Okay. So you have it in you. I was really expecting you to the Drake there, considering what I saw before, but you don't. This is a lot of gold here, right, in your pocket.
Season, I said fuck Drake. Just get the plates.
Well, yeah, this is a very, what Drake is this? I don't know what it is. Like your second, their second.
Yeah.
I think it's a very low. Yeah, exactly. Like this Drake is even this is very, since both teams got one Drake each early, this next Drake here is like super low value because of course it's not useless, but like it's just lower value than like breaking tier 2s, for example, for both teams. Like gold is going to mean you win, like getting the tier 2 bot is going to make you win like way harder.
Which I did. I took his blue air.
Yeah.
Killed the support as well.
Okay, yeah.
Support,
So
like, won the 2 initiates.
Super good. Yep. Now is a really great time to base because now the plays are finished. Yeah, I think you can just ignore your topside camps in this situation, right? So this is actually a question I get asked a lot. Like, what do I do when like the dragon is spawning, but my weak side camps are like up? And it's like, if you know for sure that you just win this fight right now, you just go there.
Yeah, which I did.
And you just start.
Yeah.
You just go. You just go. You just
Yeah.
don't care about topside.
I'm out.
Yeah. But you shouldn't back up here. But why not go and take his gromp, you know? You should keep going.
That's true.
You should keep, because this right now is what I like to call uptime, okay? Green light, whatever you want to call it. All of your team's tempo lines are like basically synced. Like Olaf is going to go and push this as well. So
that's true.
You shouldn't go back here unless, so the only time you'd go back here, like this is uptime, right? This is like time where we want to play. The only time you shouldn't go back, the only time you should go back to your own camps is if you think, okay, we can't take these towers, we can't take, or there's no camps to farm, and there are no objectives to farm. Then you can go back to your camps. You see that?
Okay.
That's the only time though.
Yep.
Because if you are winning the game, you should just be protecting this wave. So if anyone tries to touch this wave here, you're going to kill them. And you and Alistair should kind of like be in between here, right? Like, okay, they go mid, we attack mid. They go bot, we attack bot. And the good thing about that is like while you're doing that is like it's allowing your team to also push, right?
Yeah, we're seeking pressure, so like they need to make a choice here.
Yeah, they can help, but also like your lane can help you, and you can help them. It's like you're helping each other. Also, just on that thing I was saying before about like if you do want to go back to your camps, right? It's still important that you had this uptime round because look at your Alistair's vision here.
Right, he has aggressive vision.
So the vision that he got from you just being here. So let's say you came out of base here, right? And like you took Drake. It's still important to have this round of like Alistair getting this vision and you getting the vision with him. It's important to basically have control of a side in the mid game before you go back to your camps. So if you did not have this vision here, obviously it's not up to you to place the vision. But like you want to sweep and place wards and help him and then again go back if there's nothing left to take here. If you can't take anything. If you don't think you can take anything. But yeah, here you can take his Gromp. You can kill this Rise. So right now, like, it should be Gromp killing Rise or Wolves killing mid. You know what I mean? It should be something like this.
Yeah. Actually, this game, I did have a, like, I was thinking, right? I have a TF mid. Obviously, he can set up plays for me. He can gold card into my R. But I had a hard time connecting with him. I'm not sure why, but maybe it's because of my positioning.
Could be. Like, I mean, are you saying, like, from this point onwards or even earlier?
No, like, just throughout the game. Okay. I just had a hard time ganking mid.
Yeah, because another thing about like the uptime downtime thing, right, is that if your team does get ganked, so let's say like for whatever reason, like Olaf gets ganked right now by like 3 of them, Like let's say like Soraka and Graves and the top laner ganks your Olaf and he dies or he like soaks the gank. Problem is that you're not in position to do anything about that. You know what I mean? You're like, if they do that, so like it's like if everyone is pressuring, you will always gain something. Is the idea. So like if everyone is pressuring a lane, the enemy has to make like a decision. Oh, if we go here, oh, but then they take this. Oh, if we go here, but then they take this. That's the idea as well. But right now you're trading Olaf getting killed for a red buff.
Right, and I can't trade because if I were to just run,
It would be too late.
Like I get my red air, it would be too late because they can just reset and come
Precisely.
back.
Yeah, that's why you want to be on the same like tempo line as them.
Okay.
Because then you can immediately attack here. You don't have to go like this. Because your tempo line's back here.
I never actually thought about that, but yeah, that makes actually a lot of sense. Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, the nuance of it is like, if you can't take anything, then this vision just provides your laners to still be able to play the game. Right. Because again, as well, like if they're not here, right? I'm not saying that like you need to like your laners will actually talk. Like it will be like, okay, they're not here. They may have to be topside, right? Because they're not here as well. So the vision acts as like basically map hacks. But yeah, you're inting here.
Yeah.
You're mega inting here.
Yeah.
So even if you're like, let's say TF goes mid, right? You could have just done the Gromp and just push bot if you wanted to. Or you connect with the fight, depending on what you think. But this is like mega inting in the team's uptime.
Yeah.
You're doing downtime jobs right now. Like this is what you do after you make the plays and after people recall and everyone's tempo lines are all desynced. This is what you should be doing in that case, which we'll have a good downtime example. But yeah, you're mega inting here. You're so strong, right?
Yeah.
Like they should all just be.
I'm literally Thanos here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that you point it out, actually, it makes a lot of sense.
So like, it's still like imagine if you were pressuring bot as well here. If you decided that that's what you wanted to do, the game is cooked for the enemy, right? And it's like they can't breathe. But now because it's bot's not being pressured, they can just overload on top side and just have like 3 people here or 1 person here or 4 people mid. Like,
yeah, actually now that be a scenario in my head. Like if I were pushing bot right now and pressuring bot tower, Ryze would be bot trying to match me, and we would have a numbers advantage on this fight.
Yeah.
And
or the Ryze would have just died when he tried to take that wave with your TF. Or you would have just got the bot wave, the Gromp, and then you would have rotated mid and killed them all. That as well.
Yeah, actually the game would have been blown open because we get tier 2 mid here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so much easier to
So now you're playing uptime, right? Okay. But it's actually the wrong time because look where your Alistar is.
Yeah, it's in base. Yeah.
So this is the time. So you did things in reverse. You farmed your camps when you should have farmed their camps and played uptime. And then you wanted to go into their jungle when you should have farmed your camps and played downtime. Yeah. Now, of course, like, of course, numbers are everything, right? So like when you walk into topside here, if their support was dead, you could still play uptime. But how many numbers do they have topside right now?
They have 5.
Could have 5.
Anyone. Yeah, could. There's a high chance.
So you should never walk in here.
Yeah.
Unless you have vision of people. You see like the enemy support here. And you see like this guy here, and you see, you know what I mean? Like if you see people, then obviously you can play it by.
I mean, we just had a sequence mid, so I knew they were all low. Like
okay, yeah. If you have some,
they were
okay,
all
yeah,
chunked.
they're kind of they're kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, again, as well with how far ahead you are, of course, League is not like black or white, right? You can.
Yep.
There is gray area to like what fundamentals we're talking about. But this is better now. Now you're playing in between, right? And okay, so watch right here, right? You see what's happening? So we're going to drop pressure in a second. So you you shouldn't stay here. This is where you should base. So every time it's downtime, where your team is like basing, it's like round complete. You will have 2 options. You will have greed, which is go and farm your camps and then stay on map when they get back on map to sync up, right? Like this. Or you'll just instantly base and then sync up and play uptime again.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you have a lot of gold here, all you'll do is you'll just base with your team and you'll immediately protect this wave, attack these camps, attack this, attack whatever it is. Play uptime.
Yeah. I should play off waves more. Actually, yeah, I guess the
waves are everything in the mid game, yeah.
Yeah.
So ready? Like look at the tempo lines here. You're late.
Yeah, I'm ready.
So you don't have to be, I'm not saying like you have to be exactly holding hands with Alistar. But you can see the timer here. The timer is this wave right here and this wave right here. So if you are not killing the enemy if they try and take these waves, you're not playing uptime properly.
Yeah.
You see that?
Mhm.
Because if the Ryze can take this wave, it means that you cannot use that wave's pressure to pressure, the lanes. And the ideal thing that you want is 3 lanes that are just pushed all the way here. So then you can get small leads, camps. You have rotation through the jungle. You have a side of control.
Yeah.
Like the enemy can't play.
Yeah, just choke them out.
Yeah. So look, Ryze takes this wave, but he should be dead here to you. You see this? Like your team is doing good, but you should be here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your team is doing really good.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Look.
Yeah. Well,
Wow, that team is doing even better. Wow, I couldn't even expect this play. This play was insane.
yeah. I was like, what's going on? Like when this happened, I thought TF would ult. By the way, I thought we would like hit.
But do you see
vision,
why it's such a good play from the enemy?
Yeah. Yeah. They expected us to be here to like catch that, so they were hovering their rise.
Yeah. It was a really good play from the enemy, but it wouldn't have mattered here if you were here because you would just dumpster.
Yeah. Yep.
Which is the point. That's the point of you translating your lead. So you did, you did, well, from what I saw, you looked like you had really good like rounds to get fed. And now you end up doing it, but it's a little bit.
It's a little too late because.
Yeah, it's just a little too late.
We lose our turn to play.
Yeah, because he got the wave. Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, there's another wave coming, but everything is just slow. Everything's just slow. It shouldn't be slow when you're winning. Okay, so good. We win. That's good. Okay. Now we think, what can we take immediately? So we should be looking at hitting towers. So this season especially, like you don't want to send like 4 people here. Okay, you want like one guy here, and like you want to hit all plates because plating is, the resistance is now right. Yeah, so like if no one is going mid here, you should go mid. Does that make sense as well? Like you don't want to overload. You don't want to have 4 people bot or 5 people bot. You're also taking this wave. Guess what? Your team could take this wave. You could take Wolves. You could take Grom. You could take mid wave. So take more from the map. Don't just think about this one lane. You want to, when these guys are dead like this, guess what? The whole map is free, open field.
Yeah.
Just take everything. So like, for example, if his Wolves and Raptors were up here or whatever, you'd just go Wolves, mid wave. If you can have time for mid tower, like take some plates, Raptors, and then everyone bases again, and then it's rinse and repeat.
Yeah, I think my thought process here was we get this turret right here, and we are going to set up Baron on our next sequence. Yeah. But that was
look
the
here,
wrong play.
like,
you're right. Yeah.
Look what you're
We're
missing
losing
here.
resource mid. Yeah, we're losing mid.
Just because we're just. But the thing is, your team doesn't need you here because they're all dead.
Yeah.
And if you are pushing mid as well, guess what? The other 2 players here, Ornn and whoever it is, also have to defend mid. Soraka. It's Soraka. Okay, she's irrelevant. Okay, so let's see again. So this is another downtime, right? So because you sync up with your team here, when it's time to play, okay, so this is also part of it. Like, what are we going to play for next? Okay, Baron and these tier 2 towers, right?
Yep.
This is the objectives up next. So which waves are we protecting, or should we protect?
The top and the mid one.
This
I
one?
shouldn't like. Yeah, this one and this one, and then I should probably just skip all my camps and walk into their top side.
Exactly. That's what I was going to get to next. You should skip all your camps here. Because you based here, you're syncing up with your team, which is really, really good. Sometimes you can do like a sneaky camp, right? So it's like fine if you want to just take the wolves as you walk, right? Because it's just efficient. You can just kill it as you're running. That's fine. But what I'm saying is like you need to be, if you can, kill whoever's on this wave.
Defending, hovering them on this wave.
And get Alistar. And if you and Alistar run into here right now, getting full control, game's over. Game's finished. You just engage on them and they just die.
Yeah, they have to check Baron because they have to walk into us.
Yeah, so even here, like, you get Scuttle. You see, right? Look, top.
Yeah.
Like, okay, this guy's moving a bit fast on the tempo lanes, right? Like, okay, we are here. But, like, sometimes you can't always utilize the waves because you just can't get there on time. But you should still, after the Scuttle, run in. Or run in mid. Or, like, keep pressuring. Like, you should never backstep here. You should never be taking you should never be going through river here. Why are you going through river? You should be going with your team. Like, you should be getting ready to, like, I guess you're thinking, like, you're going to save him, but, like, you should go into their jungle.
Okay.
And use your sweeper. Use your sweeper this entire time as well. Like, I guess Alistar swept, so you didn't need to, but that's your job as well. Like, he sweeps through here, and you sweep through here.
Yeah.
You know, you want to make it unplayable. You want to make them not be able to breathe here because they should never be able. They should genuinely never be able to leave this line. And if they do, it's because someone's dead, or maybe Ash and Alistair randomly went bot, and you have to adapt. But like, they should never be able to do this. This is like GG for them.
Yeah. Yeah. My
Okay, look which way you ran. It
Game,
punished you, right? Because you shouldn't be looking to save Olaf. You should be looking to make sure they die. And if they don't die, okay, then you're just taking his camps again.
Okay. I think I died here. This was really bad. Oh wait, was it another one?
No, you're imbecile. You'll never die. Maybe you do die, actually. This guy's tanky. Okay. You're watching, you're killing the cannon. Perfect, nice. And then again, I mean, I think it's okay to two-man hit. This is fine. But again, like, if the enemy is dead, what do we want to do? Annihilate his camps.
Yeah, take his camps, take midwave.
Plates,
and then,
camps, midwave, sync up. Perfect.
Yeah, match tempo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's your timer here, right? The timer is like TF and Ash. So your base here is really good.